So, kind of the last of the even number of notes per string concepts. I mean, we've done 4s and 6s, now 2s. 2s are probably the toughest, I would say, just because you're not spending a lot of time on a string, just 2 notes, and then you change strings. So, let's use an A minor pentatonic scale. Of course, I am a downstroke escape player, so that means I start on an upstroke and then escape the string on a downstroke. So it's up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So keeping it light for this is pretty imperative. If I want to just play it as a scale going up. And of course the tracking is a bit tricky again, so getting used to kind of doing that position shift as opposed to just sort of stretching my wrist or whatever, critical. A light pick attack is pretty important as well too. I used to tend to really dig in quite a bit, put a lot of pressure in, but it just resulted in the pick kind of getting trapped. So the next thing would be to practice maybe going up 3 strings and then coming back a string for ascending, and then descending, come back 3 strings and go up a string kind of thing, and then rinse, repeat. Eric Johnson, Zakk Wylde, Paul Gilbert, lots of guys do this. Shawn Lane. Again, if you can keep it light and kind of effortless feeling, I think that's the key. And since how I pick now, I'm pretty pronated. I don't have that kind of a palm mute in there, so it ends up sounding a little kind of fluttery, which is fun. So another thing to consider would be string skipping as well with this. So, which is actually kind of difficult. Just you're having to constantly do that tracking shift, but it's good practice. So very handy for sure. Applicable to like any kind of a set 2-note per string kind of arpeggio thing you could come up with, like in octaves, like let's say a C major 7 starting on a 7th. That's an easy one under the fingers. Sounds great over an A minor chord. We could do it in 6s. And it's one of many ideas and variations you could come up with this. So, but the best thing is the tracking practice. So, hope you find that helpful. And if nothing else, you can blast through some pentatonic stuff, which is always cool.